Woody Nerdigans. This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Shangri-La Frontier chapters 262 through 272. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we're at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. If you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable little Bubba kitty, who's somewhere around here, hopefully being good kitties, and this operation, well, again, literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App, PayPal, and Coffee. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon, where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we can have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botch localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Digimon Beat Break. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you're a $10 Patreon member, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there is a stacked summer anime season in full swing, in which we're covering Yomi no Tsugai, Marimashita Urumikun, Bleach, The 100 Girlfriends, Mabius Dust, Reiwa no Dara-san, Black Cat in the Witch's Classroom, Digimon Beat Break, Hanakimi, and the Exiled Heavy Knight Knows How to Game the System. And there's even more on the way, including Shangri-La Frontier, which had a new trailer come out, and it looks okay. Let's be real. It's never going to look like the manga. It will not. But, man. It looks okay. So, please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So where we're at is we're starting off with PSYGER-100 versus Kyogoku. So let's get into 262 first, see what's in store for us today. And this chapter is titled Sword Wolf against Lightning Flame Beast Part 6. Done healing up yet? I sure am, Kyogoku. Oh wait, you're Kyo the Ultimate here, aren't you? Heck, come to think of it, I don't think I've had a chance to seriously fight it out with you yet, huh, Momo? Woo! We got some ass up in here. 6 fire tail. Dude, I'm so... Kodansha, you make no fucking sense on how your black box censorship works, I swear to God. Thank God in this case. I've been waiting for this. All the fun we're gonna have today. Woo! Whoa, her tail got on fire or something. That's her in playing for real mode. Playing for real mode, maybe? She seems confident. Let's trust her, in her a bit. No, there's no way she'll be defeated. You heard him, Kyogoku. How do you like your chances? Tell us. I can tell you're dissing me, but I'm one of the few players that can cap her level limit in the new land. Woo, she's at level 104. Sorry to say, I'm not here to blow it the way you want me to. If you think this will work out like in real life, Kyo the Ultimate, you're dead wrong. I studied the Ryugun school too. Woo, I know how weak it is if you hold back that initial step in. If you say so. So we got Bloody Ideology, boosts attack power for several seconds after taking damage. Amount depends on damage taken. Tempestuous Surge boosts AGI and Dex while you're moving faster than your opponent. Top Slasher boosts AGI and STR when you're the first member of your party to attack in battle. Mouse, stop being a dick. Let's see. Whoa, did she just speed up? I don't know any of those skills. You earn those for surpassing level 99? Yeah, they call them 3-digit skills. Plus, I got this 9-tail magic too. Woo, 9-tail 6 Oblivion Flame. Ooh, scraped her a bit there, but now she's gone right up to her. This isn't kendo, you know. The cool thing about Swarven's Trio Synchronist is that it really struts its stuff in close range combat. Bursting out first thing. Skill. Woo! Blade of the Raging Seas. You didn't think I'd have something to counter that? Do you? You think you're countering this, huh? Ooh, my katana's endurance. It must be, her, last, Pegasus at work. She might be able to block, synchronous, but but that magic sword's gonna wreck her katana. Now do you see? I told you this isn't a kendo session. Ooh, this is a Rigo school move. The receding, wave kata. Oh, shit! Yep, I guess you're right, Momo. This isn't kendo at all, that's why. Hey, did she bust out an item just now? I can't really see. Sorvant's trio. Oh shit, I need to break out something just as good. The Sorvant skill she breaks out depends on how many servant swords she has at the ready. And right now, that's strictly the 2 swords you need to deploy synchronous. But right now, the binding Berlin that's stuck to one of them will hold it down for 5 seconds, removing it from its servant sword status. So the best she can break out right now is a duo move, and I know I can put up with forceful runner just fine. Plus that unique magic spell I cast just now, Ninetales 6. It didn't land cleanly on her, sadly, but the magic etches a target wherever it lands on the enemy, a target that any future Ninetale attack homes right in on. I've already put that mark on her chest. Now I could throw a lethal barrage right there. Woo! Sorvant's quartet. Quartet? She had 2 more swords? Oh, shit! There's no way she could. Not in that single instant. Oh, she might be fucked. Did she deploy those terror blades already? Was she hiding them the whole time? Quad Delta. Dude, Kyo, you are fucked. Ooh. Way to hold out right at the brink. You had dodged dude, she managed to dodge. I don't know how she did that. If you had dodged it a moment later, it would have hit a lot more than your shoulder. Yeah, great. That sword hiding move. There's no way that's meant for fighting monsters. But that was a pretty cool bluff just now. No wonder you run a top level clan. She's polished her PvP skills a lot too. I think you still have the wrong idea about me. Everyone knows I became master of the sword pre-revisions. I need PvP skills for that. That's a quartet move, huh? Yeah, but don't worry about that. Look over there. Taking that much damage at once has partly paralyzed my arm. I can't handle a sword with it at all. My left shoulder, not good. Uh-oh. Let's do this. It'll take around 10 seconds to wear off, and she won't ignore that opening. Worst of all is this thing I've been picking up on. Woo! The ominous evil forces swirling right by my back. Whoa, man, you're seriously in trouble? Damn, after all that bragging, you really got your work cut out now, huh? Oh! After mouthing off that much, I know full damn well what they'll say if I lose like this. What's wrong, Kyo the Ultimate? That all you got? Oof. Well, guess I'll have to tap into that thing. The lethal weapon I prepared just for PSYGER-100. Ooh, but dude, that ominous aura in the background, that was funny. From like Pencil Gone and them being like, ooh, you thought you were hot shit, huh? Yeah, so chapter 263 is titled Sword Wolf Against Lightning Flame Beast, part 7. It's time to put an end to this. Come on, Kyo the Ultimate. My left arm, it's still paralyzed. With one good arm, it takes a lot to handle her. If we keep exchanging blows like this, there's no way I'll open up enough of a hole to go back on the attack. I think it's time. My only way out is to tap into that thing. What thing? Hey, by the way, remember that first thing I did? Ninetales 6 and so on? You mean that magic you grazed me with? It left what I guess is a homing mark on me, but I think I know what it does. No, I'm not talking about that. It's just like if you didn't go and nerf, those ripe melons on your chest, it would have been a direct hit, don't you think? Woo! Wide open! Secret Blade Lion fell! Boss? Dude, that was so good. Yo, you bitch. Whoa, what? That was a clean hit. Nerfing melons. I feel like I should check that. That's her game, huh? That was low, Kyo the Ultimate. How dare you attack me for that real-life angle? Didn't think it worked that well. I heard you blew out another bra the other day. Is that true? Want to know how many girls you and your sister's fresh-picked melons plunged into despair in our bathhouse? Oh, what a bitch! Actually, you know what? This is kind of pissing me off now. Why would you scale down your melon so much? You messing with me? Woo, the titty envy is real! Come on, I gotta calm down and focus. Dude. Oh, the titty... Oh, God. We women have nasty titty... Like, it's the equivalent of you men's penis envy. That's what titty envy is. Let's be real. Well, whatever. You're clearly pretty damn faced. You got your max of 4 servant swords out, even though you don't need them. You're wasting huge amounts of your magic with that. But let me be real. I could so relate to PSYGER-100's pain. Okay. I had to max that out. Oh God, I maxed out my bra recently, so I understand. Between the line, but dude, you should be proud of that, woman. Be proud of being a big-tittied woman. Seriously. Between the lion fell damage and your enduring panic, now's my chance. 1, 2. Okay, I got feeling in my shoulder back. The real fight's just getting started. Dude, if I were PSYGER-100, I'd be like, what, you jealous, mofo? Like, seriously. 3, 4. I just took out 4 blades. No more of that hidden sword crap, girl. Or are you gonna break out a quintet on me? Assuming you can with your servant sword scattered across the arena. But first, I'm gonna use Ninetail's 6 one more time. Smash it right into that oh-so-bold chest of yours. Ooh. What? Where did that servant sword come from? The 4 of them I deflected just now. They're all moving and she didn't change to a new set either. Is this a 5th one? She took out 1 more? No way! The limit's not 4 after all! Are you saying the real max on servant swords is 6? Oh shit! I've never broken out this many against a player. Hope you enjoy the ride. Swarvin Septet! Oh shit, you are fucked, woman! They're all gathered together again? Now it doesn't matter that I deflected them! It's a ranged attack? Crap, I know nothing about Septet. For now, I gotta get away. Seven Sinker! Oh shit, my body, it feels so really heavy. Wait, is this gravity at work? Some kind of biting move? You got it. And with this, I could even hold my own against Lycagon, don't you think? No, I don't think you can. Well, Q, the ultimate, it's over now. I don't care if I can't move. I'm gonna keep struggling till the end. What can you even do down there? The real life dimensions of PSYGER-100 express are as follows. Oh, dude, kill that bitch! Hey guys, could you hear any of that? No, man, sure wish I did though. That was so fun. That was so great. I love that she used the melon strategy. That was awesome. Guys, could you hear all of that? No, man, I sure wish I did though. Oh God. I didn't think she polished a master of the sword enough to run a 6 servant swords at once. That was unexpected. Now I'm not even sure Samraku has a chance. Heck, but then again, for you, this probably served to light the fuse that'll make your competitive drive explode, didn't it? Yeah. All right, let's get to 264. Oh yes, I was hoping this was gonna start with this. Okay, so they are going in on Kyogoku. Oh boy, Kyogoku, I knew you had it in ya. Opting for sexual harassment as your playing police in the hole. Manners are for quitters, right? You're a true blue player killer. I'm just so amazed. Guess all of us gave you way too little credit, Kyotobit. I mean, so in this chapter, Sound Sword Wolf against Lightning Flame Beast, Part 8. You're more problematic than any of us could have imagined. The queen of questionable behavior. I might have to check this just to make sure it's right. Yes, I knew, girl. Yes, I knew this was coming, but not even hesitating to dogpile on me. Yeah, I'm gonna check this in the ROS to make sure it's right. Okay, so this is wrong. I knew something was going on. Okay, so this is definitely wrong. So let me read the English version here, or Kodansha USA's version here, and then I'll read what the Google Gemini says here, what it's supposed to be from the Raw. So it says here, you're more problematic than any of us could have imagined, the queen of questionable behavior. Well, what it says here is it says she's a total sexual harassment demon king who completely defies the imagination. What? Here's where I'm confused. Why? Why not have sexual harassment here? Like, it just is crazy to me. The reason being is it literally says the sexual harassment attack, that's here. I'm gonna, final ace in the hole, I'm gonna give a pass. But like, the sexual harassment stuff is in the first part of this page, or the top panel. So why not have the sexual harassment here? That's just so weird. I'm baffled. I'm so confused by that. I'm definitely, oh man. That is so weird. Really? And then the dogpiling one. It says, I mean, I anticipated it, but with a relentless hesitation-free onslaught, I'll give the dogpiling one a pass. But, and I know how it ended, but I think I was holding my own pretty well. But the time she used that final sword servant skill, I had PSYGER-100 pretty much drained of MP, I think. If only I could have held out. I had every chance to be the winner there. But that's the thing about PSYGER-100, of course. She never, ever leaves an opening. MP, huh? We're talking about that being a potential hole. Ray, yes? How can I help you? Do you have any idea of how much intel PSYGER-100 might have on me? On you personally, Sunraku? Well, let's see. To be sure, I double-checked the previous chapter to see if the terms, wording, specifically melons and nerfed, were in the Raw, according to Google Gemini, and yes, they were. So I was concerned about that. So that's not the problem. It's mainly the panel with the problematic queen that's the problem. Okay, I feel much better about that. Well, let's see. She'd know about your run-ins with unique monsters, of course, but I don't think she'd know much about your battle style in detail. That and all the weapons and skills you might have. All right, so Ray didn't give her a rundown or anything. Well, it's up to you, Sunraku. If you get beaten, that means the Wolfgang's the loser today. And if you let that happen, it's gonna get pretty troublesome for us. Yeah, I bet. We gotta reveal all that secret info we have, and Schwarzwolf will make us their errand boys. Yeah, and if you look all stupid when you lose, I'll razz you about it for the next 6 months. I'm razzing you for the next 3 years after seeing how she insta-killed your ass. Alright, we're checking that one. Hold on. Okay, I knew something was, like, really sus. So what it's supposed to be... It's supposed to be, like, a fucking razz, man. It says, plus if you lose in such a pathetic way, I'm going to use this material to mock you for the next 6 months. Though you're already fated to be mocked for the next 3 years because of that instant kill drama from earlier. The insta kill, I'm not going to harp on. It's the razz that's like, that kind of bothers me a bit. But yeah. Sunraku, like, I hope you do really well. Yep, just watch me, Ray. We've gone this far. I've seen how you all fought, and it's given me a few ideas. Now I just gotta try them out. Okay, I'm here. Sunraku. First time I saw that player name was in that one screenshot. He had only just started playing SLF by then, but he had already had Lycagon's marking on him. Even ignoring the clothed talking Vorpal bunny he was going around with, that alone was more than enough to pique my interest. Then that announcement came, the news of the first unique monster takedown. Then he put his name up there with the rest of the party that defeated Carnate of the Abyss. And worst of all, shadow or not, he actually took down Lycagon the Night Slayer. The only Lycagon. How do you even ever do that? But maybe if I fight him, I can hopefully gain even a glimpse of his secret. I'll just be honest with you, Samraku. I have a very keen interest in you. Wow, what an honor. For me, this battle means a lot more than just some clan politics. I need to learn what you know about Lycagon, or really about all the info you're hiding from us. And I'll do it once I whip you in a fair battle. Yeah, it sounds great to me, but before we get down to it and stuff, I had a quick proposal for you. This is the last fight and all. How about we can have it so we can each use just one healing item during it? What? To be more exact, you can drink 1 MP healing mana potion, and I could drink 1 HP healing potion. Just one, alright? No more and no less. You gotta have a potion that refills your MP to max in one shot, I'm sure, and having an HP heal potion is nice, but my max HP is pretty darn low anyway. It's a nice deal for you, I think. Wait, Samraku, what do you... That deal's a little too good for me. Well, yeah, of course, I got a scheme here, but figuring each other out is part of the fun of PvP fighting, right? And a master of the sword who is a confident PvPer would take this offer any day, right? Wow, he's letting her cover for her one flaw? Pretty fascinating, but is he going to be okay? Oh, why does Samraku keep having to do his own thing? Samraku, why even do that? As a master of the sword, I fought against a litany of players. I think I have a general idea of what's going on in his mind. And then there's Ray. Here's a guy who made Ray fall for him so much. She's completely lost all of her cool. We got a deal. If that's your offer, then I'm taking it. As PSYGER-100, well, no. Cool, ready to go then? As Momo Saiga, sister of Ray Saiga. I want to get a real good look at just how good you are. Okay, so now we're at, so it's PSYGER-100 versus Samraku. Let's go. Here I go, watch out, Samraku. Alright, let's see. Nice, now it's really worth trying out. It's not his usual stance. Trying out. You got unique skill. Dude, these swords look good. I'm just like thinking about that trailer. And I'm just like, because it was obviously, oh god. It was the Chaos Heroes trailer. And I'm just like, nah, it's giving very like, I want to say, if I'm going to be generous, like PS3 graphics, if I'm generous, which is not what this is at all. This is very like PS5 graphics. Just saying. You got a unique skill to try me or what? Hey, you dinged me a little there. Ew. Moves. Oh, no way. How'd the line go? Oh, right. Quell the flames in your mind and take over the river within you, I think. The philosophy behind the Ryuguin sword style. You can't be. It's my first time trying it on a player, but I'm kind of liking it. Woo! From here on in, I'm role-playing as Fugaku Ryuguin himself. Dude, this looks so sick. Alright. Let's see. Now we're at 265. He was the strongest there ever was, boasting a beast-like instinct from a young age. He could sniff out his opponent's moves and smash his weapon down on them just before any attack. That was the almost surreal approach he took to combat. There we go. Alright. He was the strongest there ever was, boasting a beast-like instinct from a young age. He could sniff out his opponent's moves and smash his weapon down on them just before any attack. That was the almost surreal approach he took to combat. but all that lives is doomed to fade over time. The man realized this changed his tactics. Drawing from his wealth of experience, he used his perfectly polished instincts to read his foes. He could see where they went before they even thought about going that way, and he handled it with the minimum amount of movement. It was truly the very peak of a master's art. And this is chapter titled Sword Wolf Against Lightning Flame Beast Part 9. Woo! Of course I'm just aping that whole act for now, but it's working damn well in real battle. Observe your enemy's stance, adjust your own to fit, and watch what unfolds. Keeping an eye on PSYGER-100's moves, her skills, and focus your mind and body on controlling yourself. Okay, I get it now. Those moves of his. No way! You're more than just intimidating. Samraku, where on earth did you pick up the Ryugen style? Call it a correspondence course, what I paid full price for. Don't give me that crap. Oops. I got a resistance to sneak overhead, gang up punishment lady. Wait, what? The Ryugen style. He has changed his fighting style. His evasion moves are more polished now. But yep, role-playing as Fugaku definitely packs a punch, but now that I'm giving it its field test, it's not exactly a perfect match for fighting the fighting approach I prefer. It's fine to observe her skills and moves, but it's not much different from fighting an NPC opponent. I'm against a real-life player here and all. Let's look at my actual opponent a little more. So 11 triggered hazard moment sight. How about it, Grandpa? Let's see. God, this movement is so pretty. I forgot what fluid. Sometimes I literally forget what fluid movement looks like because I've been so traumatized by friggin' horrible anime. What? So fast? What kind of bluff is that? You are a fun guy to fight. You are a fun guy to fight, ain't ya? I can't waste time sizing you up, I guess. Swervin Solo, Primal Slash, ooh, Flip Foot. Swervin's Trio, Synchronous. Another Swervin that soon after? She ain't messing around now. Duh, just as I thought. She knows she can refill her MP, so she's tossing Swervins around like crazy. Moves I've already seen from her before. How would the real master of the sword dodge this? Keep a very close eye on PSYGER-100's moves. Like this, maybe? Yo! Woo! He's safe. Even if it's just an abstract version, this Fugaku roleplay works real great. I keep the dodges and movement to a minimum, and it connects right to my next move. Whoa, that 10 seconds. That's like, oh my god, that's 10 seconds. So much for 11 trigger hazard. If I keep it up, the combo of self damage and the Fool effect will cut my HP to 1, and I can only heal my HP one time here. Wait, why did he pull back? Is that the end of it then? You kidding me? We haven't even finished round 1 yet. Maybe it's time I break out a new weapon. Black Spheriode. Ooh, Crimson Sea Fist Bands. He hit it. It's a fist weapon. Wait, it's a fist weapon? You see, these bands reduce fist damage while I'm in my attack motion. Plus, in a clash, so 10 damage. In a clash or other situation where you and I deal damage to each other, this gauge fills up. Oh, it cuts its damage? Wow, that's great. What is that so bad? Gauge, so there's some other skill left to unlock. Actually, we only restricted our items, right? It's okay if I heal with an accessory instead? Oh my god. Goblin Doll continually refill HP light. That is so sneaky. The regen amount isn't anything I can rely on, but I bought it, so I may as well use it. Formula Drift. Ooh, you went behind her. Nice try. You have no idea how deep the Ryugen style runs within me. Yeah, well, this ain't Kendo. This is Shangri-La Frontier. Yep, you're damn right. Electro Stun. Ooh, look out. What was that just now? Just a tiny bit of HP damage, but a glance blow stunned me that much? Some kind of close-range stun magic? Woof, I took a clean hit of that. Might be frozen in place and she'd finish me off. Way to read that, Samraku. I can tell you're the type I must never allow to get within point-blank range of me. That and a prolonged bow is a bad idea, too. Ooh, shit, she put them all away? Both the master and her servant swords? We're switching them out. When these 5 swords are wielded by the same party against the same target, they'll each trigger their own individual stat boosts. Deploy the Imperial 5. So we got Imperial Falchion boost that when conditions are met. Imperial Cutlass boost decks when conditions are met. Imperial Mangosh boost tech when conditions are met. Let's see. Imperial Rapier boost AGI when conditions are met. And Imperial Spada and boost SDR when conditions are met. You normally need multiple players to trigger this, but as a master who can control servant swords, I can apply all those buffs to myself at the same time. That is OP as shit. 5 different stat buffs at once? You're a second master of the sword config? You're acting way too much like a final boss. But suspiciously early to be whipping out your ace in the hole. Getting a little panicky on me or what? Because not to rain on your parade, but I have yet to even reveal half of what I got. Then I can't wait to see the rest. Let's go. So now we're at 266, which is titled Sword Wolf Against Lightning Flame Beast Part 10. I can tell you're real proud of that Imperial 5 thing, but you see, these Crimson Seed fist bands that's unlocked when the gauge fills up is pretty neat too. What's that? The bands are like floating around his arms. Yeah, leaving him wide open, but is that how it is when it's using the gauge? Seemed pretty confident to me, but now that Imperial 5 has applied its buffs to all of my stats, I'm no longer the fighter I used to be. The bearer of the Imperial Rapier is faster. The AGI is up so fast. The bearer of Imperial Main, is defter. Alright, the tech is up. Fugaku, aka the technique. Roleplay, Fugaku roleplay time. Let's see. Behind me, hey kitty! The dexterity is up. Alright, let's see. The, bearer of the Imperial, Cutlass is nimbler. Throwing all this at him, he's still not using whatever Crimson Sea fist bands unlocked for him. I thought it was like what he had before. Less damage plus a power / defense boost to go along with it. But he's not letting any blade touch him at all. Did the damage reducer end on him? So now he's more attack oriented? Must be aiming for a single finishing strike. Oh, kitty, he's so cute. I'll keep on pelting him with combo strikes from all directions. He won't have a single moment to strike back, and I know he'll fall apart in time. Look out! Nice one, boss. What an onslaught! He's got his hands full just dodging you. Ooh, you think he's got his hands full? Don't kid yourself, man. Our leader's powered up 5 of her stats with Imperial 5. This guy's still dodging everything she throws at him. How many people in Force Volfor really in the entire game could pull a stunt like that off? So this is the kind of performance it takes to fight the Colossi? I'm sick of all those damn moves. You a professional acrobat in real life or what? Well, don't be stupid. I gotta have at least these moves if I want to dodge, take my way through a Lycagon battle. Ha, PSYGER-100's one real menace, though. She's hoarding a set of buffs that it normally take multiple parties to earn. But she's not trying to brute force me either. Every move's as sharp as ever. It's gonna be hard to last long against this. Well, let's try it out. Here we go. Ooh, a pincer attack! Oh shit! Your move, man. The bearer of the Imperial Spada is stronger. Strike back against me and my servant sword will run you through. Ooh, the only right answer for you is to guard, but guess what? Even if his fist bands reduce the damage he takes, a pincer strike with my strength buff would have to deal 0 damage. Ooh, gotcha, lady. This is what the Crimson Seed fist bands unlocks for you. I'm taking the damage I took with those bands and canceling it out completely. Damn. So yeah, that's a whale or Moonblade gold sheet. Here we go. You switching weapons? You fell like a house of cards for my little trick. Ugh! Whoa! Boss! The bearer of the Imperial Falchion is tougher. Felt like a critical to me, but just a tiny bit of damage, huh? The Imperial 5, I gotta hand it to you, it's real good. He lured me in? Within the range where he's guaranteed to land a hit on me? Or if anything, he lured my mind into falling for that feint. He wanted me to think that he couldn't defend me, so he had that damage canceling trick and kept on dodging all my Imperial 5 attacks. If he made a single mistake, he would have died instantly. But he made it work, and that drove me to make an ill-advised strike. The smarts and the confidence of a seasoned PvPer. I really hate to say it, but I must admit it's true. You helped me defeat not only 2 of the 7 Colossi, but even the shadow form of Lycagon herself, but, oh god, Kitty, don't make me on. But I won't fall for the same strategy twice, right? And sure, once you, know what the fist bands do, you, can think up, any number of counter, measures. I was hoping to extract more from you, than that, to be honest. Oh, well. You really do act like a boss enemy, busting out all these swords and, all these buffs and skills. But I'm getting the picture now. The power of a master of the sword depends a lot on their weapons, and if you keep on breaking out these new swords, you gotta be afraid you'll run out by now, aren't you? You think? Well, let me tell you something. It just so happens that inside of my territory, I have 35 swords in total. What? 35 of them? And also, counting Imperial 5, I've shown you 13 of them so far. Whoa, 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 you must have stuffed your entire inventory full of them. How many different battle strategies you got going, huh? She's got over half of them left, and all high-end, too. Yeah, well, I figured something like that, liar. So, what's your next fancy act? Something that has to do with Lycagon, hopefully. I may take that request, actually. Let me give you some intel in return. Have you noticed that Lycagon's marking on my body has changed from before? It's kind of obvious. Well, I won't go into how, but the marking got upgraded to a contusion for no good reason. It's not just a marking now. I can equip armor over the contusion for 3 minutes at a time. Go 1 second over that, though, and the armor breaks apart. It's fully lost after that, with no way to repair it. What? And one more thing. It also resists all buffs and debuffs. This is kind of the same as the marking, so I'm sure you get what that means. But for me, that's a bigger obstacle than anything else. What? So I crafted this Shikotsu breaker here. Some kind of wand? It's a sword hilt. What is it? Instead of a blade, this handle has a crystal attached. That's the key to it. This crystal, you see, comes from Gold Honeyne, the Inexhaustible. It's got her curse on it. What? The Colossus? Gold Honeyne, the Inexhaustible? Then what I do is, it absorbs the curse. Then on the leg, too. Wait, what is that thing? What are you even trying to do with it? Shikatsu or Bakotsu is an ancient fortune-telling method. You burn bones, smash them, then read the cracks to determine the future. What I'm doing here is smashing my own body to predict what's to come. I'll do it by taking her contusion and overriding it with Gold Honey's curse. One curse will cancel out the other, and now for 5 straight minutes, the contusion is fully offline. Oh, that is sneaky. I think we're done sizing each other up by now, right? Let's drop all the stupid little formalities. Instead, how about a game of chicken? God, I'm hungry. Whoever burns themselves up first is the loser. Oh man, who's the boss here, huh? Now I can finally extract every drop of power from you. Alright, it's time to party with my Whale Lord Moonblade Netherlight. Dude, that is sneaky. So now we're at 267, which is titled Sword Wolf Against Lightning Flame Beast, Part 11. Lycagon's contusion? You can cancel it out? What's with that weird black effect? I've never seen that. Not the same as that fast movement before. You're the one with the second form, aren't you? Makes you wonder who the real boss is. Okay, I'm done being passive here. Time to start fighting in style. Yeah, Whale Lord Moonblade Netherlight. It's a short sword. Sword now? You can transform it? Well, the way it works, I can consume either HP or MP to change the form it takes. Plus, Levin Trigger Hazard Moment Sight. Thanks to the fool, I can cast it all over again super quick. I'm zooming up the gears now, man. Come on. You just blow my mind, you know that? How many uniques are you even hiding on you anyway? Well, I'll tell you if you beat me. Ooh, it's not gonna be that easy, woman. You're going even faster now? Damn, man, how many buffs did you stack on yourself? I think you could beat Lycagon if you can't keep up with this? No way she can't. She'll kick your ass before you can even form a party. Ooh. No, the speed is insane. Alright, that was a critical. I could transform Netherlight here without it being affected by my contusion. But if I'm gonna spend HP or MP to transform this thing, I'm honestly better off just using a normal weapon. So why is this weapon transformable in the first place? It's due to the other buff Netherlight provides. If I add the Atlanticus effect to the mix, only then does this weapon break out its true potential. Another light was largely wasted on me until now, because that Atlanticus effect would get canceled out by the contusion. But now that I'm canceling out, the contusion out with my Shikotsu breaker skill, that obstacle has just been eliminated. Woo, he landed another critical. Wait, how can he dance his way past her servant swords? And what does that Atlanticus effect provide? Oops, 10 seconds down. Shut down 11 trigger hazard. If I scored 2 criticals, it was definitely worth testing out. Over in 10 seconds, just like before. That must be the effect's time limit. That or he takes a penalty if he uses it past that point. Well, either way, I've been waiting for this. The moment you hit the brakes on that speed up effect, you're going to be a massive target for me. Woo! Swarvit's septet. Samraku, you'll be petrified if that hits you. Well, here we go. It's about time, man. Alright, so activate Atlanticus effect. Let's go, another light. Time to see what you could do. Huh? A long-range strike? Septet. It's not launching. If I break down its formation, it won't activate. Oh, that's a really juicy info. That was a flying slash attack? Kind of like Asagiri's human Hamen blade. The Atlanticus effect allows you to launch one long-range slashing attack for each time you land a critical hit on an opponent higher in level than you. Let's see. The Atlanticus effect allows you to launch one long-range slashing attack for each time you land a critical hit on an opponent higher in level than you. Honestly, it was a coin flip to see whether the Atlanticus effect would work in this fight. My opponent needs to be higher in level than me. That's what it all hinges on. In both PSYGER-100 and I, but both PSYGER-100 and I are level 99 extend. In terms of the numbers, we're tied up. In order to see whether the effect would work or not, I need to test out Goldstein's crystallization debuff first. I knew that operated under the same conditions. The result? Oh, it didn't work? We're treated as having the same level? Oh, wait, the crystallization doesn't work on other players, but the effect itself definitely activated. And since PSYGER-100's level down powered build has powered up her other internal stats well beyond mine, she's treated as a higher level than me. Transform rapier, a charging stab, and faster than that last slash. So his strikes also change with the form of his weapon. Let's see. Damn it. Wide open. His gameplay skills are overwhelming me. This is what it takes to beat the 7 Colossi? Some max job master of the sword turned out to be. I can take down a Goliath like you with a base level job and I'll prove it. Oh, shit. Oh, the Lycagon. I swear that I'm going to defeat you. What? Oh. Oh, she blocked it. That was my best shot. Now I'm defending myself? Did I chicken out? Did she make me? I love it. Samraku. This is so fascinating. Yeah, you're that kind of player, too, huh, PSYGER-100? The most important thing to a gamer isn't player skill or powerful weapons and armor. It's all about what's inside of you, something no one can penetrate. The passion you need to have inside of you, something that burns brighter than the sun. The sword in her hand and each and every other one in the air are infused with the flames of passion PSYGER-100 throws at SLF itself, and the fruits of the years worth of long hard effort she put into it. Momo, no matter what it takes, I'm gonna prove to the world that I can beat you. I know it'll lead me to her in due time. If this can connect me to victory over Lycagon, the Night Slayer, I'll throw everything I have into the fight. How about you let me unleash something next? Oh, God. Right, let's get to 268, which is titled Sword Wolf Against Lightning Flame Beast Part 12. At first, I started playing Shangri-La Frontier for only the most casual of reasons. People were talking about it a lot, so I thought I'd try it. The way I saw it, if it kept me entertained for a week, that was fine by me. And then she met Lycagon. It wasn't a matter of fear or frustration even. It was just an intense curiosity. Love at first sight. No, not that. But if not that, then what? What made Lycagon so irresistibly mesmerizing to me? Whatever it was, Like on the Night Slayer, it made my entire body burst with violent passion. I swear I'm gonna defeat you. Ooh, good luck with that. I love it. I love it, Saraku. Oh, you're that kind of player too. Wait, kind of player too? The kind with that burning sort of passion inside of them. That's what you always see with the best gamers out there. How about you let me unleash something next? Something, huh? Go right ahead if you can. Ooh. Up to this point in the fight, I've only dealt 3 damaging hits to PSYGER-100. All 3 of those were critical, though. I'm sure I've taken off a decent chunk of HP. But her servant sword guard is too tough. If I try to force open a hole, it'll damage me real bad. Still, I'm clearly inching my way toward a breakout of some kind. Even when I was in close range of her, she gave me no sign of trying to invoke Electro Stun at all. In fact, she's not casting Swordfoot magic either, and she's keeping the sword count to a minimum. What that tells me is that PSYGER-100's MP is pretty much tapped out, and I bet she's just itching to drink an MP heal potion by now. That'll be the moment, the chance I've been looking for. Ooh, the Lepistella cloak. All right, let's see. You need to drink potion-type heal items to gain their effect, and that'll leave her wide open. Saraku, don't tell me you're going to. You completely fell for my strategy. Building a wall of servant swords ain't gonna help her. Teleport. Right behind her back. Woo! She crushed it. But why? No time to ponder it. I have to attack. Trying a teleport move, huh? But your eyes told me where you were going. You fucking moron. Electro Stun. Oh, sorry, Electro Stun. What did... she chooses now to cast a spell? What the hell, man? You pretended to be out of MP? No, that makes no logical sense. She used an accessory to cancel out the motion. Cancel out the motion? Those rings let her skip having to drink from the bottle. She could just shatter it to gain the same effect. What? That's awesome! Wait, so when she took the time to drink one during the break, that was just to fake me out? The main problem with Master of the Sword is the MP it eats up. Given that, lots of players will try to exploit the opening when I'm refilling MP. You didn't think I'd try to address that at all? That sneaky bitch. I just completely misread her! My heal item proposal not only means nothing now, it actually plays right into her hands! This is exactly why we didn't allow healing in the first place! Swear to God, Saraku, your left dodge is so skewed it makes you act like such a damn beginner sometimes! We could have warned him if he told us about his plans in advance. Now both my legs took a straight-on attack. Got no mobility at all. I can't even fight, really. No, I do have a way, don't I? Now's when working with a minimum of movement matters. Time to fall back on my Fugaku roleplay style. I'll carefully watch PSYGER-100's sword moves and hold out until my mobility is back to normal. Blue sky. Sky, cast thine shade for me. Laugh at the darkened sky, for not even the thunderous ovation will reach. The iron hammer of judgment shall descend from above. Is that a spell she's chanting? Yeah. And a pretty damn long one, too. As the poet sings, the monks shall call it a divine dignity. It shall attest to divine truth and divine punishment at once. Even I know that much, after all. The longer the chant is, the larger and more powerful the spell becomes. Oh, you never go easy, do you, Momo? Taking advantage of Samraku's inability to attack you while he's stunned, to try finishing him off with a long chant magic spell. It bears no honor and no evil. It is pure extreme violence. Oh, she's got those extended chants memorized like her sister? Oh, shit. Well, maybe I'm just kidding myself, but I'll use a heal potion, too. Not like I'll have the time later. Oh, no. Healing failed due to full Arcanum. No! Not you fool! Maybe the hammer's roaring laughter screamed to us all. Maybe it's the fucking fool, man. Maybe it smashed the earth and crushed all enemies in my way. Now what? Do I bum rush to try and stop it, or do I dodge? No, neither is gonna work. Not with these legs. Try to fight back and I'll just take a direct magic hit and die. Magic. May the lightning shatter all. May the mad, starving dog consume all. Look out, it's a lightning magic! It's a lightning magic? Ooh, dispatter. Wait, what? Oh, whoa. He'll block it with that? His HP will never hold out. Never heard of that shield. I'm almost tossing a full-on spell at him. I don't think some buckler could ever withstand it. Man, I forgot all about this thing I have on me. The Atlanticus effect isn't the only benefit to canceling out my contusion. Okay, Dissipator, it's time to shine. You're going to experience the limelight as the legacy weapon you are. I knew it. You truly do fascinate me. Be as a faithful hunting dog, following my will and felling my foes. I don't know what kind of shield that is, but this is the most powerful single-shot magic I have. You better not underestimate me, Samraku. Oh, here we go. Violence Thunder! All right, let's see if this Violence Thunder works. Now we're at 269. The Shikatsu Breaker, huh? And this really lets me cancel out the contusion? I'll teach you how to use it later, kid. Oh man, the time's finally come to break out my Netherlight's full powers. Hell yeah! I can't wait. Hold up, man. You forgot something. What's up, Balak? And this chapter's titled Swordwolf Against Lightning Flame Beast, Part 13. There's a lot more in Netherlight that sealing off the contusion gets ya. Don't forget what else I made. With that off the table, you can access everything the Despader Shield can do. Man, my legs are crazy numbed out. That's all I could do to maintain a stance at all. I'm relying a lot on Despader here. Maybe the only thing that'll let me survive this. Be as a faithful hunting dog, following my will and felling my foes. Violence Thunder! Let's see if this works. What is that? The lightning swirling around us. This is the biggest blast I got. Something a shield that size could never block now that I've done the full chant. Straight above me, on both sides and behind me too. Where's it finally gonna strike from? I don't have the legs to react to it in time. There's still a way though, through. Recast time have due to full Arcanum. 11 trigger hazard, moment sight now available. Alright, 11 trigger hazard, let's see. This will cover for my paralysis at least a little bit. Now I just gotta catch it. Movement sight, an instantaneous burst of light in front of me. Woo, the minimum of movement swift up to extremes. Time to show him what a legacy weapon can do. Really do. Exceed charge, confirm, let's go! He reacted to that? Whoa, man! Yo! We stopped the magic? That just stopped it. What is that? Alright, let's see. So the shield's got an Atlanticus Lepnorum mirror bone in it. Deploy it and it juts that bone out, fully exposing it. That way it can absorb the magic it takes and turn it into its own power just like that. Yo! That's the exceed charge on the legacy weapon Despader. Its type is called Convert. Enchant Brimstone. Yo! That just boosted all my stats. That so backfired. Thanks a lot, lady. Now you've just added another layer of buffs to my build. Huh? That boosted all of your stats? 11 triggered hazard and the brimstone enchant. All the visuals, those skills and gear are busting out. They're all mixing together in this huge crazy mess. Ooh, how's it feel to have your allegedly sure-kill Violence Thunder get outwitted? That look, what are you, a monster? My look? Oh, right. Let me show you an impression. Look at me, I'm a gear change. Look at me, I'm a grilled salmon. I know, I'm too. Now you're open. Yeah, boss. I took you by surprise with this fish head. I mean, like, that fish head is fucking hilarious. And it also hit my line of sight, concealing where I teleport. Pretty damn perfect strategy, huh? It's literally the dumbest idea ever, but he landed a good shot with it. I think his paralysis wore off, too. You can push her around more with those buffs now. Nah, it won't be that easy. Oh? From here on in, my living trigger hazard stays equipped. Prepare for a non-stop barrage, girl. PSYGER-100 isn't just a master of the sword. She earned that job before they nerfed it in an update. And she knows better than anyone else how to fight her way out of a hole. Okay, let's get to 270. Which is titled Swordwolf Against Lightning Flame Beast Part 14. So you're saying they nerfed Master of the Sword? And yes, nerfed is definitely in this raw. As I said earlier, I double checked it to make sure I wasn't losing my mind. Because if nerf was just the localizer being dumb, I would have been like going the fuck off. But no, nerfed is in here. They sure did, kid. It's in the upper echelon of jobs. You earn it by perfecting your sword skills, then placing third or higher in an NPC-run sword fighting tournament a total of 5 times. That unlocks a quest where you earn the job. Is pretty much how it works. But there are the conditions after it was updated. At first, you needed to win that tournament a total of 10 times. Wait, win it 10 times? And how difficult is that? At the time, Master of the Sword was the first or second top class job they found. It was super popular and super powerful. Momo chose that job to take on Lycagon because it was the strongest one back then, period. And so, in order to score that job, a zillion people with the sword adept job sign on for those tournaments. So we're talking a PvP event where everyone's pretty skilled. Any player who fulfilled all the conditions were almost at the very top of the hardcore base. A lot of them were also running one of the game's top clans too. And PSYGER-100's of that Master of the Sword legacy, huh? Now I get it. You had no way to obtain it unless you were head and shoulders above the pack. No wonder it was such an ordeal. Now I understand why PSYGER-100's so good at PvP matches. Now I understand why PSYGER-100's so good at PvP matches. I kind of blew my chance, didn't I? If I held up more and didn't care about looking bad. Yeah, so the update made Master of the Sword a lot easier to obtain, and not capable of quite as much. Between that and other top-level jobs being found, some players just gave up on it. Well, that's the nerf version? Because it looks like it still gets you a hell of a lot of stuff. Well, not exactly. What you see is the result of PSYGER-100's skills. That's how good she is. If a player has the right skills and enough of a will to do it, there's only so much nerfing can do. So as I bet you already know, one of the buffs I'm using now, Levin Trigger Hazard, to be exact, has certain disadvantages if I use it for over 10 seconds. Long story short, I'd die if you landed even a paper cut on me. Why would you tell her this? A percentage type damage over time skill? Then why are you attacking? Well, I guess I'm just waiting for you to bust out a rouse. It's a special skill provided by your wished weapon, which boosts all stats except HP and MP. That and it triggers when you have just a few HP left, and I'm willing to bet that you're inches away from activating it. Yeah, she still has a buff left. I know how versed you are in PvP by now. You know what I'm getting at, right? And I don't know if you're waiting for the right moment to activate it, but all these dinky little tricks have to be a pain for you. So what I'm saying is, bust out all your force already, dude. Let's wrap this up with a full-on frontal assault at least. Reminds me of those sword tournaments. 18 damage. Alright, let's see. I'll take the hint. Conditions met. Triggered. Arouse. Let's go. Now she's activated all the buffs at her disposal. Both of them are real low on HP. From here on, in a snap decision could decide it all. The Twin Blade user with super... agility back against the wall, just like the magic sword user hurting herself to score one more buff. Whoa! This will not be there's no way the anime will do it like this. Like this this clash between in order for this clash to be animated, what would need to be done, because we've seen clashes like this be animated before, obviously. But for this kind of speed, and with this amount of detailing, because I know people are thinking, well, what about Dragon Ball? Toriyama's art doesn't have as much detailing as this, okay? This would definitely have to be rotoscoped. You'd have to have rotoscoping for this, period. I know some people will argue about motion capture. No, motion capture will not do it. You gotta, like, if you've watched Hoseki no Kuni and seen how smooth the fight and fluid the combat art and animation is, that is because it was done with, especially since the anime is more than likely using CGI for the gameplay and shit. It's got to be done via rotoscope. You're not going to get this type of fluidity with motion capture. There's no way. You got to use rotoscope. Otherwise, it's not going to work and it'll look really stiff. Oh, for sure. Oh my god, this looks so good. Hopefully the anime studio's smart enough to fucking use rotoscope. Oh my god, this looks so pretty. Oh, this looks so pretty. I know the anime's not going to do it. I know they won't. I think that would probably have to be done now that I'm thinking about it, because I'm like thinking about, you know, like what we've seen in like Digimon Beat Break, for example, as well as Hoseki no Kuni. It'd have to be like hand-drawn animation over CGI to get the texture and stuff. as well as the movement. But, man, C2C was really smart. They be doing what, like, especially like Toei is doing, which is Toei for Digimon Beat Break. What they're doing for the game for Mirror World specifically, is that they're using Unreal Engine and they're doing hand-drawn animation over Unreal Engine, and it is fucking stunning. But I doubt they'll do that because they aren't smart like that. God, this is so pretty. Oh my god. You can stage fights like this at PvP mode? I mean, yeah, I'm not surprised. It's a fighting game. Duh. Or this is like a PvP fighting game. Duh. Don't surprise me. In this fight, the thing I need to take out, it's not his HP, it's his focus. Especially if this is, this is button mashing PvP. No shit. You're after the same thing I am, huh, PSYGER-100? We're pushing our focus to the max as we clash against each other. Whoever has their focus stat first loses. It's a fatal game of chicken played with our concentration skills. Now everything's in place. It's time for the climax. That cape. I don't know all the details, but he had it on both times he executed a teleport. Is he going to attempt another surprise attack that way? Wait, he'll just do the same thing over again? No, I can't afford to overthink this guy. One wrong read and I'm at a dead end. Just gotta bash it back at him no matter what. I state my will to. The infallible world, a region of sheer void, deep darkness unlit by a million lights. Samraku's casting a spell? Do you even have magic? The astrograph shines in the heavens. I've never heard that chant before. Some other unique skill? Hey, look at him. He had some other hidden trick. The bright red ultra light. Huh? You look down on me that much? There's no way he can cast chant type magic. Even if he could, he can't cast a spell that'll break his own focus in the process. There's no consistent theme to that chant. It's all just a bluff. Courage guided by the light from the epic. Just a stupid child's prank that I'll crush with my very best move. Silver now, Electro Stun. You just made the wrong choice, PSYGER-100. That was exactly what I wanted to see from you. Oh shit. Let's get to 271, which is titled Swordwolf against Lightning Flame Beast Part 15. Direct hit? Nope. Missed? I only got him on that cloak. Oh world, sing to me the secrets of heaven. Oh world, dance for me. Resist the infallibility of the world. Continue to smile in advance. How long are you going to keep up with that chanting babble? I already know it's a bluff. Ooh, the electro stun continued to weave their hazy tune. No, there's no doubt that was electro stun just now. How could Samraku pull that off? It's all success. As long as you pronounce it right, it counts as a chant, even if the words are all made up. It detected that chant. Now I get it. That fake chant was disguising what he was doing. No, but how does all that crap lead him to casting electro stun? The way you apply magic to the Lepistella cloak is by casting a spell with the cloak as a target. No matter who casts it, friend or foe, it'll work as long as the magic's compatible with it. It's a one-hit wonder, but it sure worked. In these extreme conditions where one clean hit can down either of us, he gambled it all on the electro stun? Ooh, the HP is at 12. It was the cloak's doing? We could go over the trick in the post-game recap, man. For now, I'm going to keep pressing. Youth engage is at max. Oh, shit. Will or Union Pale Sheen. Oh, shit. He's combining his weapons? That's your clincher? Gee, who knows? Vorpal Sword Arts. Half-Move Cleave. Uh-oh. You dodged it with your legs paralyzed? Hell yeah, I did. All you did was stop me cold. With my PvP experience, I ain't about to let this take me down. Famous last words from someone who just doesn't know and to quit. Hurry up and go down already. Yes, that sucker sure hit home. Boss. Yes, dude, she has 1 HP left because it triggered Clencher. Damn, Clencher went off. The aroused effect on her. Yeah, she hit that 1 in 4 dice roll. The RNG just saved her ass, but Formula Draft. Ooh, she's putting her servant swords away for a new batch. And this final rush, stats like strength and vitality no longer matter. I gotta switch to swords that are more suited for the tech, agility, and luck stats. Still my turn, man! Woo! Some Raku going in! Perfect positioning. Now can you, your numb legs deal with this? Yo! The sword draw skills that Pale, Sheen, that Pale Sheen offers me? Sorvant Trio. Oh, shit! Sorvant's Trio. It's a trio? Oh my god, it's trio! Gotta hand it to her. She read my next move in a single instant. But this is more than a quick and out strike. Here we go. I got both Dispater and Levin Trigger Hazard. Both flame and lightning powering this. Ultra high speed approach. Synchronist! Woo! He's fast. The two in front can't catch him, but from where I'm standing, I'm laps ahead of you. Scene style finisher, number 1, Hayakaze. Yo! Eclipse Vorpal, a Defiant Speed Sword draw. He took her out! Dude, I know luck's a talent, but this is ridiculous. No, she's not what? Any hero knows that persistence is what wins the day. No way, Trigger Unbroken, 25% of chance of being revived with 10% of HP. Motherfucker, that is OP. Alright, so now we're at the final chapter of this live reaction, which is titled Sword Wolf against Lightning Flame Beast, Part 16. Any hero knows that persistence is what wins the day. Now she's been revived? That's Unbroken at work. For real? You went 2, 1, and 4 dice rolls in a row? What kind of RNG is that? Damn it. Damn, man, I'm suffering from the recoil Hayakaze pulls on you. That ate up all my stamina in a big hurry. If we engaged in full frontal sword slashing right now, I'd absolutely lose out to her. Skills that powerful, I'm sure they gotta have their penalties too. Minus 18. Grapple triggered by damaging yourself. Time to end this and boost stamina. Is there any feature you don't have on you? Like, seriously. She still can't beat Lycagon. Well, let's do it. My final wager. Shano Possession. Up above. He's gonna run from her until he recovers his stamina? Don't even bother trying. Remove Servant Sword. I have just a little MP left. This will be the last Sorvant magic I could bust out. Sorvant's solo, and I know I can't miss with it. Primal Slash. Oh, there it is. She did it. This kind of feels weird. Not hit so much as it went right through him. Ooh, got too distracted by the moon at the lake. That was just a surface illusion. Yo, Mirror of Fading. That was sick. The moment I was up in the air, I set off a Mirror of Fading. At the same time, I used Flip Foot to quickly get back on the ground and nimbly switch over to an attack. I cut into the limit and thrust at you with wait, Duckus Ram here. So can you just die already? You would be hero. Oh my god, Collector went off again? Oh my god, sorry, but dreaming for it isn't gonna let you reach it. My god! Just go down already, woman! Magic Blade last Pegasus. Durability. Ooh, the durability won't doesn't go down when I land a critical. Oh my god, that dream isn't shattered yet. I'm still here. My servant swords are gone, but I only need one to be a sword fighter. Come on. Huh? Yeah, the way to deal with a single sword style. Spirited, holy shit, but you haven't the stamina to lift that thing up anymore. This is it. Swords, why? Why you change swords after you landed? You didn't have a moment to spare there, so why do that? By the way, did you check the weather forecast? Then you know it'll be sunny. With an occasional moonblade or two. Yeah! What? Why from above? One aspect of the wished weapons you kept on breaking out is that there's even a 1% chance of triggering effect. I can't afford to let up at all. I turned to Mirror of Fading, not so I could conceal myself. It was to hide the extra attack I had called Moonblade. That was sneaky! That's it, his weapon. He worked it into the illusion, and that final clash was to lead me to his landing point. A ruse meant to hide his second move. Well done, Sunraku. This team bow goes to you. Wolfgang is the winner! That was so sneaky! Sunraku, that was so sneaky! Oh my god. But dude, let's be real. What Kyo did with the melon move, woo, that was funny. Kodansha, you ain't slick for that bullshit with the localization, with changing sexual harassment Demon King, well, could do Demon Queen, but it's Demon King, to problematic queen. That was not slick. I don't understand why they did that when sexual harassment was in the previous panel. So stupid, man. Kodansha has done some very questionable things lately. But I'm very pleased with the art, of course. The writing was great, dude. PSYGER-100 is OP as shit, man. She is. But she still can't defeat Lycagon. Lycagon still doesn't see her. Which is very interesting if you think about it. You think Lycagon would see her. But why? Why hasn't Lycagon seen her? In terms of recognizing her and shit. Probably Lycagon's like, dude, you are just cheating. Like, fuck off. And whereas Saraku was just not cheating at all. In terms of like all these buffs and shit. It's probably why. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Shangri-La Frontier content. A few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, Coffee. Purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord. Friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.